Episode 281. His Message. Seth blushed a little and gave her a pull. "That's nothing. Your brother is much better than me." Julianne glanced at Jeremy and snorted. "My brother is not very good at all. Jeremy is an idiot, stupid, and dirty." Jeremy acted as if he heard nothing, which upset Julianne. With her hand on her waist, she shouted in front of him. "Jeremy is an idiot. He is stupid. He is dirty." And then Jeremy was killed off in the game, let out a cry, and rolled on the ground. This look pleased his sister. She laughed. "Idiot, idiot. Go away. I'm playing the game." Jeremy sat up and continued to struggle. "It's all because of my teammates that I've lost all my ranks." Julianne did not really understand what he actually meant. She knelt down and watched him play. Seeing his fancy archery skills, she blinked, her eyes as big as a doll, and asked, "Brother, can you let me play?" "No. Ask Seth to play with you." Julianne was angry, stood up, and stomped her foot. "Bad boy. Jeremy's bad." Serena stepped into the backyard very quickly and let out a sigh of relief when she saw the three children safe and sound. The bodyguards were standing in several places in the backyard, and there was no need to worry about safety issues. Julianne saw her mother come over and immediately pursed her lips. With her face red, her tears suddenly came out. She cried and rushed toward his mother, shouting, "Mom!" Serena saw her like this, knelt down. She held her up and reached out to wipe her tears. Heartbroken, she comforted the little girl. "What happened to my jewels?" "Brother bullied me." Julianne pointed her finger at Jeremy, who was obsessed with the game, and accused him. "He doesn't let me play his game, and I will not talk to him ever again." Serena smiled and carried her daughter over to watch her son play the game. And then she saw the word "victory" appearing on the screen. Jeremy cheered and laughed loudly. "Mom, you see? I won! I won!" She recognized it at a glance. This was an online game that had been popular for many years, which Drake too had been obsessed with. So much so that he still didn't have a girlfriend after so many years because of it. "This kind of game, who taught you to play it? It's..." She had played it for a while before, and she always killed off very soon. After 2 days of playing, she felt sour. "Uncle Drake taught me to play. It is super fun." "Your sister also wants to play. Can you teach her to play also?" Serena asked. "No, my sister is so stupid. I don't want her to play," Jeremy said unapologetically. Julianne screamed and cried aloud. "Mom! Jeremy is always saying I'm stupid." The bodyguards on one side saw the scene and felt amused. The girl had been called stupid all day long, and she had never cried. In front of their mother, however, she was constantly crying. Serena did not know this, wiping her tears. "Can you play with Seth instead?" "Let your brother play alone, and don't play with him. You and Seth ignore your brother as well and play together." "No, I won't play with my brother ever again in the future." Julianne made a face at Jeremy. However, Jeremy ignored her. She felt more aggrieved, came down from her mother's arms, and played with Seth. Serena looked at them and smiled. Jeremy was like his father, smart and mature. Although Julianne loved to be spoiled, she was also very sensible. Not comparable to her big brother, but compared to many 3-year-olds. She was much smarter. She checked her watch, and it was just past 2 in the afternoon. Serena walked out of the backyard, returned to the bedroom, picked up the phone, and took a photo of the painting to send it to Drake. The job of searching should, of course, be left to the great hacker Z that was Drake Howard. Just when Serena shot the other side of the necklace, she accidentally discovered that on the back of the necklace, there was a small buckle extremely difficult to find. She lightly gripped it with her fingernail and snap! A small lid was opened and gray fine powder flew up. Serena frowned and poured the powder on the notebook. However, what was unexpected was that the gray powder was attracted to something and gathered in a place. Serena's pupils shrank sharply, and she poured the remaining powder down. The powder immediately attached to the surface, looking like it was about to form some shape or letters. What was this? Serena emptied the pendant and it showed SC on the bottom. SC. Spencer Cox? Serena's heart suddenly beat faster. The two letters, SC, seemed to be smiling at her. This seemed like something Lila would do. Elaborate and smart. It seemed that it was very necessary to cooperate with SC once. She closed the notebook and took it as a sign. She put the necklace away into her pocket. The gray powder looked like a chemical. If she didn't guess wrong, it should be magnet powder. Once she sent it to the lab, she was told that it really was magnet powder. Serena brought some more and sprinkled it on the book, upon which it quickly formed several large characters. Monopoly. Baccarat. What was that supposed to mean? Monopoly and Baccarat were common gambling games in casinos. Was that supposed to be a clue? Wait, a casino? Serena couldn't help thinking of the time when she was held hostage by Alan White 4 years ago. Wasn't that place a casino? Alan and Anna were trading at Star City at the time, and this clue appeared on Lila's belongings. Now SC was definitely involved. It seemed that all the clues had been connected. But what was missing? Serena frowned as she could not help but think of the man who tossed the necklace to her. The man didn't seem to want to harm her. With his skills, it would be easy for him to do anything. Although he took her money and even harassed her that night, he did not cause any substantial harm to her or her children, didn't he? She thought of his pale lips and wondered who he was and what he was up to.